Welcome back. We mentioned that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but did you know that a month is also set aside for children suffering from cancer? Governor Tomlin proclaimed September as Go Gold, September Childhood Cancer Awareness Month in West Virginia. Childhood cancer survivors and their families, dressed in gold, released balloons on the steps of the state capitol. According to the American Cancer Society, 1 in 408 children nationally will be diagnosed with cancer before the age of 20. That statistic touched home for our next guest, Kelly Wymer, whose 6-year-old daughter was diagnosed with a form of childhood cancer. Kelly, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You know, the first question I know that everyone would like to know is why gold? Why go gold? What is the significance of gold?
Kids are worth gold. They're our society, they're our future, and they are golden, and that is why they've chosen gold as their color for September.
Now, I love that concept, you know, the idea, because
Yeah,
they are, children they are wonderful.
Yes.
And golden. I know you've had personal connections with childhood cancer. Could you tell us a little bit about that experience? I think that's what's led you here today.
It has. My daughter, Allie, she was 6.5 years old, and she was diagnosed with precursor B-cell lymphoblastic lymphoma. Very rare cancer. She had a tumor on the top of her head, and from beginning to end, she underwent 2.5 years of chemotherapy. And now she's 17 years old. She is a survivor.
That's great.
We are blessed, and her future is on being a pediatric oncology nurse.
Wow,
Yeah,
she's taking it and giving back, which is so important, and you are too.
Yes.
And I know you're very involved with the West Virginia Kids Cancer Crusaders organization. Can you tell me a little bit about that organization, who started it, why, and what we're doing here in West Virginia?
Yes. That foundation was founded 3 years ago. We became a nonprofit, though, back last year. So we are a 501c3. And I am a co-founder along with Marissa and Doug Scaff. And when Allie was going through chemo, I never stopped with my connection with the family. So I was always behind the scenes, and Allie was always speaking with families, and I just kept going, and that led us to finding West Virginia Kids Cancer Crusaders. We're here to help families. We've connected all of the families who have been affected by pediatric cancer throughout the state. We have a Facebook page. They're all on there. They reach out if their child has the same type of cancer. They know that they can reach out to one another. And so it's a positive, because we were back in the time when social media wasn't there. So it's good.
Well, what do you think has been done to raise awareness? I don't think any of us like to talk about childhood cancer. It's a tough subject, isn't it?
It is, yes.
But we do need to raise awareness, and obviously we need to raise money for research.
Yes.
And so how does your organization fit into sort of both of those categories?
Well, our organization is young, but we are here to assist the families financially. Upon diagnosis, most of the time we like to get them, some financial help. And that monies will go to, prescriptions, food, lodging, anything that the child may need, travel expenses. Unfortunately, West Virginia Kids has assisted in helping pay families for the funerals of their children in the state. West Virginia's hit very hard with childhood cancer. Awareness is very important because the National Cancer Institute only allots 4% of their budget to pediatric cancer research.
And so in that case, your organization, much of what goes into your organization is given directly back out to families
Yes.
who have children that have childhood cancer. What about organizations that do fund cancer research? Do you have any connection to those organizations?
We do. We just got back actually last weekend from D.C. We attended an event called Cure Fest, and there were over 80-some foundations from all over that attended, and there are many research foundations out there that do contribute to that. West Virginia Kids is going to grow, and that is our hope, that we get on the research end of it as well.
Now, for our viewers, people that are watching, how can they help what is it that they can do to make a difference in helping with your organization and getting awareness out there for childhood cancer?
We would love for them to join our Facebook page, West Virginia Kids Cancer Crusaders. Be a voice for our kids. Share our posts. We share the stories of all these kids throughout the state. Be supportive, and just be a voice. And if you'd like to volunteer, you can private message us through our Facebook page. But we need you to be our voice. These kids need it.
Absolutely. Community involvement, a
Yes.
voice for children. What a wonderful organization. And thank you for sharing your story and what you've done. And so glad that Allie's doing well.
She is. She's doing good.
Congratulations
Thank you.
on that.
Thank you very much.
That's all the time we have for today's show. Remember, you can always follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and our website. I'm Karen Bowling, Cabinet Secretary for the Department of Health and Human Resources. Thank you for watching The State of Health here on the Library Television Network.